guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel and welcome to, I feel like we have not done a bookstore book shopping video in so long. Welcome. It's a rainy, dreary day and I have to go into the city, so I figured we could make it fun. Go to some bookstores, have a cozy little day together. I also have a really big book haul for you guys. I have been accumulating some books because I knew we were gonna have a home library in this house, sitting in a box, like a moving box that's labeled book haul books don't unbox, and the time has finally come to unbox them, so I'm super excited. I think I counted 27 or 28 books, and I track how much I buy my used books for because I'm a big fan of buying used books because you can get great titles for a cheap price. I have 27 or 28 books for just about $100, and they're all like well-known books too, so I'm really excited to share that with you guys at the end of this video. Yeah, I talked about it, but one of my 2024 goals is to utilize the library more, but I feel like some people took that as like I'm not gonna buy any books, and that's definitely not the case. I feel like because I didn't have a good library system in Ottawa, if I wasn't sure if I was gonna like a book, I would just buy it anyways, and then I'd end up wasting money if it was like a 2 or 3 star book. So now having access to the library and so many books, I just want to utilize the library more for books that like maybe were recommended to me but I'm not sure if I'm gonna like, or things like that. But there's obviously gonna be authors that I want to support and buy their books new, like my few auto buy authors, indie authors. And of course, I'll never stop thrifting or buying books used because I just think it's a really awesome deal, and I do love supporting local thrift stores and used bookstores. But because I went so long with not using the library in Ottawa because the wait times were so long, I feel like I kind of have to like reframe my book buying process, if that makes sense. So yeah, I definitely want to utilize the library more in 2024, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to buy any books, of course. I just want to utilize the library more. But all that being said, I have a huge cup of coffee because I stayed up way too late last night. One single person, actually no, I know Morgan loves this series. Girl on TikTok, as one does, in bed last night, which is such a bad habit, I need to stop. And she was walking through some of the like smuttiest fantasy books that she's read, and Zodiac Academy was up there for her, she said, as some of the smuttiest ones in the later books. And so I was like, okay, let me look, because the last time one of y'all said a book was smutty was Akatar, and I read the first 4 books and none of them were smutty at all. But this is coming from someone who like loves dark bully romances, like mafia romance. Like I love really spicy romance books, and so all on Kindle Unlimited. So I started it last night and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I'm already 40% of the way through. I could not put it down. I stayed up way too late reading last night. My freaking Aura ring, I've been really putting her through it. She's like, girl, you need to stop going to bed so late and getting 6 hours of sleep. But I cannot put the book down. Who doesn't like fae fantasy? I'm really enjoying this so far, and there's like 11 or 12 books in the series. So that is my current read and I'm loving it so much. I am 50% of the way through the last tale of The Flower Bride, which I'm really liking. I just started Powerless the other day. I'm only like 3 or 4% through that. What else have I been reading? I'm like 5% through so many books. Crescent City, One Dark Window. What else? Encyclopedia of Fairies, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm not like really vibing with. It's kind of boring. Clean Sweep by Alona Andrews. I am like just working my way through so many books apparently. Anyways, I really want to work on a fantasy book recs for beginners that isn't Akatar and Fourth Wing. Like there's nothing wrong with those books, but that's like what everyone recommends, and I wanted to kind of have some different books in there, so I'm trying to make my way through some books as a beginner fantasy reader to give you guys some recs, because that comment was like popping up all the time and I don't feel like I'm well versed enough in fantasy to do it now, but I'm hoping I can gather some book recs for you guys and do that in the next few months. I just wanted to come on and say good morning. I'm going to get ready for the day and then we'll head out to some bookstores, and I'm so excited. I think my plan is like my normal trifecta, which is Black Squirrel, which is my favorite used bookstore, Value Village, and then Indigo, because I have a gift card and I have to return a book that I got a double for. And then if we have time on the way home, a little like small town or like little city, I don't really know what you call it, like a suburb, they have a used bookstore and it's so cute. It has like twinkly lights and stuff, so maybe we'll stop by there on the way home if we have time. But I figured what better way to spend a rainy day than go to some bookstores. So anyways, I'm super excited to spend the day together. Let's get dressed and let's get ready to head out. guys. Okay, little update. We're obviously out and about now. I have a little story time for y'all. Story time! Do you guys remember that sound? Anyways, I have a cappuccino because I went to Black Squirrel, as you guys saw from the footage. I don't know why I thought going to bookstores around the Christmas time would be a good idea, because it is so dang busy in every bookstore that I've been to. I've only been to Value Village and Black Squirrel, but I had to leave. It was so overstimulating in there, and you guys know one of the things I struggle with the most long term with my long COVID is getting really dizzy and getting vertigo in visually rich stimuli environments, like loud, noisy environments where there's a lot to look at. So like Costco, HomeSense, stuff like that. I was getting so dizzy I had to leave, which was so sad because it's my favorite bookstore. I literally got a decaf cappuccino. I was ready to walk around and look at books, and I just didn't really make it that long in there, but I did get some clips, which is good. When you're out and about, you want to get a good mix of clips of like you in the shot and then shots of the books. But when there's so many people around, I just like never want to be rude and just like put my phone up and like record myself like looking through the books while there's people in the background. Like I just think they don't want to be on the video, or maybe they do, I don't know. So I didn't really last long in there. I did pick up one book, which is just like so funny. You guys know I love Game of Thrones. Matt loves Game of Thrones. And they have the best selection of Game of Thrones, like random pop culture books. You guys, look at this book I got. It literally says The Wit and Wisdom of Tyrion Lannister, and it's a bunch of random quotes that he said. It's a bunch of quotes on being a dwarf. I just thought this would be such a fun book to have in our home library, actually at Indigo, which is our like chain bookstore here in Canada. And I have to make a return that I made on a gift card. I got a copy of Divine Rivals for Christmas, but I also bought the book myself. And then I got a few gift cards for Indigo for Christmas. So I'm going to go in, and I am specifically looking for Trust of the Emerald Sea by Brandon Sanderson. And then I guess we'll see if there's anything else that kind of like catches my eye. But that is the long, lengthy update on why there's, you know, not been a lot of bookstore content so far. It's because it's been busy as heck. That's on me. So my little cappuccino is done and finished, sadly, but let's go into Indigo, walk around. Hopefully it's not crazy busy in there, and I can grab some footage and we can kind of look at some books. So let's head into Indigo. Okay, you guys, that was a success. I feel like you can take a success one of two ways in a bookstore. One, you got a lot of books, or you went in and out for exactly what you wanted, and that was it. And I am the latter today. So I didn't realize they were still running their sale because it's like after Christmas. So it was, what did the sign say? I took a clip of it. It was either 20 or 30% off of 30% off of hardcovers, plus you could stack your Plum Plus. So I got 40% off, which is pretty good, honestly, for a hardcover. And then games and puzzles were 20% off, plus my Plum Plus, which was 10, so 30% off. And I have been eyeing this book for the library for our coffee table. I have to show you guys because I just can't wait to share it in the library video, the part 2. Got it for $7 because I had enough Plum Plus points, so it was only $7. Are you guys ready? And the navy just ties in so well to the home library. I am obsessed. I'm gonna have this on display in the home library. It is so beautiful. It's basically just a really fun illustrated book with a bunch of different books, It's just like one of those really pretty books to flip through. It's got some beautiful libraries around the world. Like just, it's such a fun book to flip through. Really, really happy about that one. And then I went in for exactly what I wanted. Trust the Emerald Sea by Brandon Sanderson. We have his Secret, is it called the Secret Project series in hardcover. So I was gonna wait for this to come out in paperback, and then I decided not to because it was 40% off if I got this. And like I said, we have his other Secret Project works in hardcover, so I figured I'd, you know, have all 4 be the same. So I love this so much, and I always get a bookmark when I'm there because I feel like you can just never have too many. And I saw this one, and come on, you guys know how much I love Olaf. It's Olaf reading some books. Are you freaking kidding me? Like, so cute. I had to get it. Come on, that's like literally a non-negotiable. And then I really want to have a cozy New Year's weekend at home. Like, we're not doing literally anything, which is exactly how I want it. So I got a new puzzle because they were 30% off. And I feel like Indigo has a really good selection of puzzles, and they're relatively affordable. Like, this was $20 regular price. So how stinking cute is this one? It is a bookstore puzzle. So thought that was fitting for New Year's weekend. Let's head home, and I'll either give you guys a book haul tonight or tomorrow. Maybe we'll do it tonight though. You guys, it is literally hours later and we're all cozied up. We still have the Christmas tree up, and I wanted to share my big book haul with you guys. I think this is the biggest book haul I've ever done. It's 29 books, and I keep track of all the books I buy and the prices because I'm type A like that. And so all the books in this haul were under $100. The most expensive book was $5. So actually there's 3 of them that were $5 each. And then the rest of them ranged from 50 cents to $2.50. So that's kind of the price breakdown. I went to 2 book sales. This is a very cumulative haul from before we moved. So the beginning of October, end of December, or end of September. So I'm really excited to share them with you guys, and I love sharing book hauls with you to just remind you guys that you can totally buy current and new trending books, not new, and with that price tag. Like, for example, these are the only 3 books I got from Value Village. It's the Poppy War trilogy, and even Value Village, like, a little pricey. These were $4.99 each, but new they retail for $33.50, which is kind of crazy. And I probably also had a 20% off coupon. So I did get the Poppy War trilogy. I don't know which one is book 2 and 3, but hardcover's in like pristine condition, which is crazy. And yeah, these were around $4.99 each, particular order, but those are the only ones I got that were over, I'd say probably $2 or $3. I have Morning Star, which is book 3 in the Red Rising series. It's not really a trilogy anymore, I guess. So I got that. I don't even have book 1 or 2, but I guess I'm gonna start looking for them. I have A Sorcery of Thorns by Margaret Rogerson. So excited for this one because I loved Dial A for Aunties. This is Vera Wong's Unsolicited Advice for Murderers. This will be such a fun, cozy winter read. Long Game by Elena Armas, which she wrote The Spanish Love Deception, which is one of my favorite romance books ever. So I'm really excited for this one. Magic Lessons, which is the first book in the Practical Magic series. I'm so excited to read Legendborn. I'm telling you guys, the book sales that I went to were so good, and I'm like that girl that gets there right when the book sale opens because I got to get the good books, and clearly it pays off. So yeah, I'm really excited to read Legendborn. I think my mom picked this one up for me, so technically it was free. This is The Ghost Woods by CJ Cook. Apparently I also have The Book of Magic by Alice Hoffman, which I believe this might be the prequel. This is the conclusion to the Practical Magic series. Take My Hand by Dolan Perkins Valdez. I'm excited about this because I started it on my Kindle, and I don't love hardcover books, but sometimes if it's, you know, like $1 or $2 at a book sale, I'm not going to pass up a hardcover book for that price. Truly Devious by Maureen Johnson. I'm second last stack. When I tell you guys, I literally have had a box of books from when we moved that said new releases for book haul. I'm not kidding. I literally have had a box of books put aside for this video. We have Starcrossed by Minnie Darky or Dark. I'm really excited to read this. This is a romance book, I believe. We have A Dreadful Splendor by B.R. Myers. Seven Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. This was also a free little library find. I'm not sure if this is the second book in it, but The Man Who Died Twice, which is a Thursday Murder Club mystery. You guys know I'm trying to finish my Cassandra Clare universe books with the pretty spines, so I snagged this, which is City of Fallen Angels, which I believe is book 4 in the Mortal Instruments. I always get so excited when I find one. This one is so funny. So Matt and I went to our local thrift store and they were doing 70% off, but their books are 50 cents to begin with, so I think this book was literally like 15 or 20 cents. I can't do the math. So anyways, picked up Ice Planet Barbarians. We've got The Bone Houses by Emily Lloyd Jones. The Atlas 6 by Olivia Blake. This is probably the one I'm the most excited about, even though these books terrify me. But Reagan at Peruse Project talks very highly about John Gwen, and so this was on my TBR. And there's no better feeling than when you go to like a bookstore, like a used bookstore or a book sale, and you see exactly what's on your TBR. And I snagged these for $2 each at a book sale. Faithful and the Fallen. I'm only missing book 4 now, so we have Malice, Valor, and Ruin, and I am so excited. And it's just like crazy because if you look at the price of one of these, this one book is $20. That means the whole set is going to cost you $80, and it cost me $6 so far. So I'm really excited to read those. In the Mortal Instruments series, so I have to update my TBR and the books I'm thrifting for, but this is City of Lost Souls, once again with just the pretty spine. So excited. I think I only have one book left to thrift. And then this one I'm so excited to read because once again it was on Reagan's top books of the year. It's The Spear Cuts Through Water by Simon Jimenez, and I literally have no idea what this is about, but if Reagan tells me to read a book and says it's great, I will read it. So anyways, that is my giant book haul. And like I said, I love sharing book hauls with you guys, especially used ones, because I want you guys to know that you can get like current trending popular titles if you know you just wait a little bit longer. And it kind of feels like an adventure when you thrift books, honestly. And don't get me wrong, obviously like in this video there are times where I'm gonna buy a book new, but it's just kind of fun to thrift and see what's out there. And I always look up like book sales in our area and stuff. I feel like they're more popular in the spring, summer, and fall. Yeah, that's a very collective book haul from the last 3 months. And like I said, in total, I think it came to about $97 or $98. It was definitely under 100. I know that because I wanted to track it to let you guys know. And that's crazy because nowadays 3 hardcovers at the bookstore is going to cost you that, or maybe like 4 paperbacks. So super excited about these and to put them all into the new home library and give them a home. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know out of all of these books which one I should read first, because I really appreciate your help and recommendations. I'm excited to see where 2024 takes me in terms of a reader. I'm so excited to share 2024 with you guys and hopefully create more just like cozy reading content, because it honestly makes me so happy at the end of the day. And I love you guys so much, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye!